The rights as a college student that you had right now during COVID are the same rights you had before COVID, and they're the same rights you'll have after COVID. My name is Ron Hager, and I'm an attorney with the National Disability Rights Network. There's two federal laws that apply. The first is what's called Section 504, and the second is the Americans with Disabilities Act, or the ADA. Both of these laws prohibit discrimination against you as a student with a disability. What does that mean? Basically, the college has to make sure that all their programs and activities are accessible to you based on your individual needs. I say college student, but I'm really speaking about college, university, trade, or technical school, any higher education program, but I'm going to use college for short. If you're at a physical college, it includes making sure the buildings and the course contents are all accessible to you and usable by you. Now, as colleges are going full 100% online programs, that same basic protection applies. So all of their online content has to be accessible to you. If you use a screen reader for text because you can't see text, the materials they send have to be accessible to you. If you have an issue with hearing and they're doing lectures, they have to make sure that those lectures are accessible to you through either closed captioning or computer-assisted real-time captioning or some other method. If you have written assignments you have to be able to complete, they have to make sure that you can complete your assignments and written coursework. So what happens if you're not getting the services that you need? What can you do? Well, first of all, every college has an office for students with disabilities, and you should have already had a plan with that college office for what kinds of accommodations you were getting while you were in college. So the first question is, now that everything is online, does that plan need to be amended in some way to reflect things that weren't anticipated when you first developed that plan? Second, if the plan is fine, but a professor is not doing what's in the plan, I would suggest going to the professor first and seeing if you can resolve it with that professor. If not, take it to the College Disability Services Office. And if not, you may want to think about either bringing in an outside advocate or going higher up within the college structure. I have a few kind of to-dos or to-don'ts about advocacy. First, don't shout. Try and be calm, even-tempered, even speaking, and be specific. Explain exactly what the issue is. And if you do feel you're not getting success at one level, go to the next level. And finally, if you feel you need an outside advocate, the National Disability Rights Network has a program in every single state and territory throughout the United States. Thank you very much for listening to me, and please stay safe and stay healthy.